Alright guys, so today I'm going to make a quick beef and broccoli. It's completely vegan, takes about 15 minutes. Here's the ingredients. I've also listed them in the description. Alright, so first you're going to steam your broccoli. You can either microwave it or just toss it in like a pot in boiling water. It only takes a couple minutes. Next, mushrooms. You're going to marinate those. You can do this overnight or you can do it right while you're cooking the meal. You got aminos, not beef, bouillon cubes, pepper, and a little bit of sugar, just to add a little bit of sweetness. So I mixed that all together and we're gonna let that marinate. Mix it up real good. Alright, next, let's check on that broccoli. So since my broccoli is cooking through, I have my rice steaming. Some rice take like 10 minutes, others take 15 to 30, so time it accordingly. We're gonna grate some ginger. If you don't have a grater, just slice it and chop it finely. Should be just right for this recipe. I love fresh ginger. Let's get all of that in there. Next, we're gonna go with garlic, fresh minced garlic. Give it a bang. Chop it up a little bit. You don't want really big pieces of garlic, but if they're big, just be prepared for a huge garlic flavor. Just chop that up real fine. Toss it in the bowl. Garlic and ginger. The broccoli's still cooking. I think it should be just fine right now. Took a total of maybe 3 minutes. You don't want to overcook it. I still like my broccoli really crisp. Let's take that out of the boiling water. As you see, I am using just a big skillet. I like to minimize the amount of dishes that I use while I'm cooking. Be careful, don't burn yourself. Alright, broccoli's done. Now, let's get some red bell peppers and onions. You want to dice those onions kind of large. If you're not an onion person, get over it. They're really good in this dish. I use the sweet yellow onion, so it's not like really pungent in taste. Alright, now for our red bell pepper. It is not spicy at all, so definitely don't pick a chili pepper. Make sure it's a bell pepper. But the color makes this dish really, really beautiful. Just gonna get that into some large pieces. I'm a fan of bell pepper, so the bigger the better. But if you don't like them, you can dice them a little smaller. Guys, don't have knife skills like mine. They're awful, and I'm surprised I still have all 10 digits. But we got our onions and bell peppers all diced up. Next, you're gonna put a little bit of oil in your skillet. I don't like to use a lot of oil. Most times I just do like water, but this time I want a good sear on my peppers. So I'm just gonna do 1 teaspoon of grapeseed oil, or you can use whichever kind you have. A little bit goes a long way. Alright, let's make sure got everything organized, and now we're gonna prepare to sear our veggies. Pop those in there. Make sure your skillet is pretty hot. I'm gonna use a little pinch of the not beef bouillon cube. Add in the ginger and the garlic, and let that cook down. And the smells are just unbelievable, so prepare for some amazing smells to come out of that skillet. Those not beef bouillon cubes are actually pretty cool. They have a really great beef flavor. Let's hit it with a little soy sauce. A little more sugar, because a little goes a long way. Literally just a pinch. This meal is pretty healthy, so I try not to overdo it on seasonings and extra stuff. A little pepper in there. I'm huge on seasoning, so you'll see me just adding little dashes here, dashes there. Whatever your taste is like, that's what you should season your food like. So I like a lot of pepper and spices. Just cook that down. It takes a couple minutes. You should hear it cooking. Colors are changing. The vegetables are looking beautiful, smelling good. All right. Now let's go back with our mushrooms. They're all good and marinated now. Toss those in there. And the reason I use mushrooms is because the texture of mushrooms, they're really meaty. Without having to eat meat, obviously, they absorb that beef flavor very well. And of course, a little bit of protein in mushrooms. One of my favorite toppings. Let that keep going for a couple minutes. Maybe a total of 6 minutes on your veggies, depending on how well you like them cooked. Alright, looking good. Okay, now we're going to do a quick cornstarch slurry because that is going to just thicken the sauce in the bottom of the skillet, which is going to help nicely coat the broccoli. Just pop that in there. It's about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 1 tablespoon of water mixed in very well. A little bit more, not so beefy. Bouillon, broccoli going in, and now the magic starts to happen because that extra sauce thickens up and it just creates an amazing, oh my gosh, it smells so good, looks so good. It's amazing how that cornstarch really changes the texture of every liquid. Alright, a couple more dashes of red pepper, a little more cane sugar. Alright, and the longer you keep it on the heat, the more the sauce will tighten up. Let's get some brown rice on there. Alright, and watch your serving size. If you only want a specific amount of brown rice, make sure you measure it out. I just kind of used my spoon. Alright, we're going to go with some fresh green onions. I love the flavor of these, and it looks really good. Dice those up. I slice them kind of big because I don't mind the flavor of like onion, and green onions are really good, but if you don't like that flavor, make them small. Alright, that sauce is tightening up. It's coated all of my veggies. It smells so good. It smells beefy. Wish you guys could smell it. Alright, let's get that on top. There we go. And you'll see just how beautiful that sauce tighten up, and it still has that beautiful, yummy, beefy taste without any beef. Top it off with your green onions. Alright, make sure those are dispersed. And a couple of sesame seeds. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. It's really easy. If you have any questions, feel free to follow my Instagram at veganbre, vegan.bre, and you can ask me any questions about this dish and any of the other foods that I eat on a daily basis. Thanks for watching.